I rode out like a conqueror with chariots and gold, a captain of the army, a story to be told, of battles won and glory, of a power I possessed. But beneath my shining armor, my soul knew no true rest. 'Cause a sickness crawled upon my skin, a leper's living death, and all my wealth and all my might couldn't buy a single breath of hope.
Then a servant girl, she spoke a name,
A prophet in the land
of Israel,
far away, who healed by God's own hand. So I swallowed down my own pride, and I rode out just to see if this foreign God of mercy had a cure for one like me. But the prophet didn't meet me, just sent word down to the door: go wash 7 times in Jordan, and you'll live forevermore. And my anger rose like thunder. Are the rivers of my home not better than this muddy stream where lowly creatures roam? But the foolishness of God, you see, is wiser than us all. And my healing only started when I chose to heed His call and fall. My servants, they persuaded me, what have you got to lose? If He'd asked a mighty deed, then wouldn't you just choose to do it for your own life? So I stepped into the brown and muddy water. Once, then twice, I dipped my body down. 6 times I came up leper still. My pride was nearly gone. The 7th time my skin was clean, as fresh as life's first dawn.
'cause the prophet needed me to send word down to the door:
go wash 7 times in Jordan, and you'll live forevermore. And my anger turned to wonder by that muddy river's foam, when the simple act of trusting brought this broken soldier home. And the foolishness of God, you see, is wiser than us all. And my healing finally started when I chose to heed His call.
And it's not the mighty rivers, it's not the works we do, it's the simple act of trusting
that His promise will come true. It's dipping in the water of His grace and His own blood that washes clean the leprosy in His redeeming flood.
Wash 7 times
In the river of His grace,
wash 7 times.
find your holy place. Just wash and be clean. The dust rose on the pathway from the slow and shuffling feet. Another soul laid on her bier, a sorrowful defeat. She walked behind in silence, the widow of the town. Her only son, her only hope was being carried down to the cold and lonely graveyard, her future dark and grim. Her heart as empty as the tomb that waited there for him. And the crowd just watched with pity. They'd seen it all before. Just another life cut short by death, knocking at the door. There were no words left to comfort, there was no song left to sing, just the silence of a final loss and death's own bitter sting. But then Jesus saw the widow, and his heart was moved inside. He saw the depth of her despair, the tears she couldn't hide. And he stepped right through the mourners, and he touched the wooden bier, and he spoke a word of power that the dead man's soul could hear. He said, "Young man, I say arise." And the breath came back again, and he gave the widow's son back to her arms right there and then. And I think about the funerals that I have had to face, the coffins I have carried in this hard and weary place, the times I thought that sorrow was the only thing I know, and the seeds of bitter hopelessness were the only seeds I'd sow. I've stood there by the graveside with my faith worn thin and frail, and I've wondered if your promises would ever truly fail. But then Jesus sees this widow, and his heart is moved inside. He sees the depth of my despair, the tears I cannot hide. And he steps right through the mourners, and he touches my own bier, and he speaks a word of power that my deadened soul can hear. He says, "My child, I say arise." And the breath comes back again, and he gives my spirit back into my arms right there and then. 'Cause he's the resurrection and the life, the hope beyond the pain. He's the one who conquers death and makes the spirit live again. And he weeps with those who weep. He feels our deepest loss, but he holds the keys to victory upon his rugged cross. The widow's son, alive and well and free. The widow's son, his mercy rescued me, alive and well. Alive and We were 10 lost souls together, on the outskirts of the town, covered up in rags and shame, our heads all hanging down. We couldn't touch our children, we couldn't hold our wives, just waiting for the slow decay of our own and empty lives. Then we heard that you were coming, a rumor on the breeze, and a single spark of desperate hope brought us down upon our knees. And we cried out, Master, mercy, from a distance rough and hoarse, afraid to get too close to you, afraid to change our course. And you didn't walk right over, you just spoke a simple word: go show yourselves unto the priests, was all that we had heard. And as we went, the sickness fled, our skin was fresh and new, a miracle of healing right there for me and you. And 9 of us just ran ahead to claim our lives again, forgetting all about the one who freed us from our pen. But the 10th man stopped right in his tracks and turned his face around and fell down at your feet right there upon that holy ground. The one who came back bound by love. And I think about my own life, the blessings you have poured, the healings and the rescues from the battles I have warred. How quickly I forget you when the trouble starts to fade, how easily I take the gifts your loving hands have made. I get caught up in the blessing and forget the one who blessed, and I join the other 9 souls who just run off with the rest. But I wanna be the one who stopped when my skin felt fresh and new. The miracle wasn't finished till my heart came back to you. 'Cause the 9 just got their bodies healed, they went on down their track, but the wholeness of salvation's found in the one who came back. So I'm turning round right now, Lord, from the path my pride has trod, to fall down at your feet again and thank my Savior God. He looked at him with sadness, Lord, it cut right through the air. He said, "We're not 10 cleansed, my son, where are the others where? May my own life be an answer, Lord, may my own soul testify that I'll always be the one who comes back till the day I finally die."
The one who came back,
with a grateful, humble heart,
the one who came back,
to make a brand new start. I'm coming back. I came to you that day, Lord, feeling righteous and so bold. I thought I knew forgiveness like a story to be told. I said, how many times, Lord, must I let my brother slide? 7 times seems plenty, I said with foolish pride. Till the debt he owes is canceled, till the slate is wiped all clean. I was looking for a number, for a limit I could lean upon. But you looked at me with patient eyes. You knew my angry heart. You knew the root of bitterness that tore my soul apart. And the answer that you gave me, Lord, it wasn't what I planned. It was a higher kind of mercy that I couldn't understand. 'Cause you didn't say just 7 times. You looked me in the face and you said, no, 70 times 7 is the measure of my grace. And the number wasn't math, Lord, it was infinity.
You meant of forgiveness
Without limit, like the love that you have sent. And the truth, it broke right through me like a sharp and two-edged sword.
that the mercy I must show someone
Is the mercy of my Lord. And I think about the times, Lord, that I've fallen on my face and crawled right back into your arms, your undeserved embrace,
how many times you picked me up,
and brushed away the dust.
how many times you've trusted me
When I betrayed your trust, if you kept account against me, Lord, like I keep against my friends, my soul would owe a debt so deep it never ever ends. But you don't count just 7 times. You look me in the face and you said, no, 70 times 7 is a measure of my grace. And the number wasn't math, Lord, it was infinity.
You meant of forgiveness
Without limit, like the love that you have sent. And the truth, it broke right through me like a sharp and two-edged sword.
that the mercy I must show someone
Is the mercy of my Lord. 'Cause the measure that we use against our brother in his need is the measure God will use on us for every sinful deed. So let me learn to tear the ledger up. Let me learn to lose the count, and just let your river of forgiveness be the only true amount.
70 times 7,
Let that be my plea.
70 times 7,
Lord, forgive like you forgave me.
70 times 7.